Another big difference between us, maybe one shaped by how we each grew up, or maybe just how we're wired, was how we approached learning and growth. From a pretty young age, I found myself drawn to mentorship. I don't think that's just my personality. A lot of it comes from things I've learned through entrepreneurship and business classes, especially books of mastery and launching leaders, an empowering journey. Those books and the people who poured into me taught me something really powerful. If you want to exceed, don't go at it alone. Seek mentors. Learn from people who've walked the road before you. Why touch the stove yourself when someone can tell you that it's hot? To me, that mindset feels like the kind of wisdom shortcut. Not to avoid hard things, but to move through life more thoughtfully. And it's become a really meaningful part of how I navigate decisions, relationships, and even my faith. Carl, on the other hand, had a very different approach. He wasn't against learning, far from it, but he really valued figuring things out for himself. He liked to be hands-on, to test things out, to feel the heat firsthand before deciding what was true for him. When I asked him once who he turns to for advice, he casually said, "Oh, no one really. I usually just figure things out on my own." And he said it with confidence. That was his model for growth. At first, I thought, maybe it's just a style difference. Not wrong, just different. And honestly, both mindsets have value. There's courage in his independence, just as there's wisdom in my love for mentorship. But over time, I began to see how that difference could deeply shape how we'd move through life together. Because in a relationship, learning and growing doesn't just happen individually, it happens side by side. And if one person is wired to seek outside counsel while the other prefers to go at it alone, it can start to feel like you're moving through life at different rhythms. Looking back now, I see that more clearly. It wasn't a deal breaker in the beginning, but it was hinted at a deeper mismatch in how we approached growth, vulnerability, and shared decision making. That insight didn't make him wrong or me right. It just showed me how important it is to be aligned, not just on values, but on the ways we choose to grow.